we cool off after that big win? I mean,
We
come
don't.
on. We
Stay
don't.
hot.
Yes, hot, hot, hot. Okay, so it's hot, humid, that jet stream retreating south eventually, but today it's going to just stay right there, okay? And imagine this. This is how it's going to feel when you step outside. Sticky. When you have dew point temperatures at around 65, that's indicative of that. Thankfully, we're not dealing with oppressive conditions. Of course, dew point temperatures are temperatures at which the air becomes saturated. It also measures just how we feel when we step inside. I think optimal conditions are like in the 50s. You know, you want it to be dry, not too dry, but 50s are good, nice and pleasant. We are tracking the potential for severe weather. This is our convective outlook. It does include Long Island, by the way. I got to shift that box over. So possible storms. Now, this constitutes the potential for severe weather when you have large hail measuring an inch in diameter or greater, damaging winds 58 or more, or higher, I should say. Isolated tornadoes. With this particular event, we're looking at the potential for damaging winds. That's the top of the list, in addition to heavy downpours, minor flooding, and of course, you know, if you're going to be traveling, maybe some traveling disruptions as well. Live radar is very, very quiet. Now, what's going to help stir things along a little bit? This cold front, you can already see the lineup of showers from the Ohio Valley all the way down to the deep south, and entrenched in that could be those cells that could be damaging with heavy downpours and really strong gusty winds. So current temperatures right now in the 60s, mainly north and west, eastern Long Island, upper 70s across the city. So we did dip another degree. We're at 78 this afternoon, mainly in the 80s, 90s, low to mid 90s in some cases. But if you're on Long Island, there will be isolated locations that will get to around 90. But overall, I think the average will be in the 80s, cooler near the coast, obviously. Temperatures in the 50s all throughout Newburgh, Bridgeport, but more likely in the 60s in the city. These are tonight's temperatures, and the threat of the showers will start to mount later in the day. So this is what it looks like at around the 5 o'clock hour. It'll come out like in the beginning, widely scattered, a little bit more coverage, more intensity. That's why that convective outlook has shifted. And then we anticipate right through about 9 o'clock. This is right around, if you're in the city, that's where you'll probably get it after about 8, 9 o'clock, and it stays pretty heavy in toward Nassau, Suffolk. And then it lightens up a bit close to around midnight, but the threat for showers continue into the early morning hours. Now it looks like we have a break, but keep the umbrella handy because I imagine this may change in terms of the timing and the intensity. Then we dry out. Friday starts off dry, but ends up wet. We'll get some sunshine in the mix. However, rain developing later and staying unsettled right through Memorial Day. Now less of a threat for showers, but still the chances there, but warming right back up into the 70s. Mike.
All right.